Hi everyone, it's Renee with the Yoga Loft here live with Guilford Public Library for Monday Motivation Week 2. And our theme this week is obstacles as opportunities. Hi Mom, welcome. So our theme is obstacles as opportunities. So feel free to share in the comments. Hi Dan, what is an obstacle that you have overcome or that you are looking to overcome? So feel free to share that in the comments. And the motivation for the theme this week is, last week we focused on finding your why when coming up with a goal or an intention that you've set for yourself, really focusing on the why and the motivation behind that goal. And for me, the why that I chose for this year, hi Nicole. So my intention that I set for myself this year is to take it easy on myself and to lead with self-forgiveness, to focus on what I do well and to see how that serves. So I set this goal and this why for myself, and the reason behind why I set this goal is that I want to feel good, and feeling bad about myself and not has not served me. And feeling good does serve me. So that is my why behind my goal. And I'm just going to share a personal story with you about why this theme this week, as obstacles as opportunities, came through. So I was driving home on Friday night with my kids, and I realized on the drive home that my kids had had doctor's appointments on Thursday afternoon that I completely forgot about. Just didn't go, didn't remember, was totally humiliated in that moment driving home. Felt like shame, guilt, all these feelings were flooding towards me. And I was like, oh my gosh, I forgot. And the kids are like, it's fine, Mom. It's no big deal. You can reschedule. I was like, I know, but it was really hard to get those appointments and to get you put together. And I just was spiraling, right? And then I realized that earlier that day I had set this intention and I had spoken it out loud, and this was an opportunity for me to practice my intention, to practice self-forgiveness. So this seeming obstacle of missing an appointment and feeling really bad about it was actually an opportunity to practice the intention that I had set for myself. So it was like a sign from the universe, like this is a way that you can really step into self-forgiveness, something that you want for yourself and want to practice. So the reason that I'm sharing that personal story is because there might be something that you're facing or an obstacle you're coming up against in your life, and you're like, what is this doing here? I don't want this here. But maybe ask the obstacle, why are you here? What are you here to teach me? And it gives a little bit of a reframe on, instead of it being an obstacle, maybe it's an opportunity to maybe practice something that you're trying to lean into, or really step into who you want to become, and not leaning into those patterns of who you've always been. Hi, Jackie, welcome. So really leaning into obstacles as teachers and asking the obstacles, what are you here to teach me? And feel free to share in here, hi, William, an obstacle that you have overcome or that you are looking to overcome in this coming year. So how do you see obstacles as things helping you to accomplish what you want rather than things that are in the way? So separating from yourself from the things that happen to you. So observing obstacles, kind of widening the lens on your viewpoint, creates some separation between you and what you see is in your way. So they're not really things to avoid and run away from, but rather to lean into and to investigate a little bit further. So I just want to honor, there are some really difficult obstacles that come up in people's lives that are bigger than missing an appointment, life-altering experiences. And I just want to honor those. And sometimes those obstacles, you really need to sit in the grief and the experience of those things, and, work with the people and professionals in your life to have the resources to deal with those. And I just want to honor that as far as obstacles go. But asking the obstacles, do they shape you in the course of your life? And they might, but do they define you? I would say no. You define you. You get to define what decisions you make and how you respond to them, whether good or bad. We all make mistakes. We all can make bad decisions, but are we going to beat ourselves up over them, or are we going to maybe say, okay, I messed up. What can I do from here? So in order to do things differently, you have to do things you have never done. So instead of seeing obstacles as problems, we're going to look at them as opportunities, and look to where is the solution rather than things always being a problem. Where is the solution, and what step can you take forward to move forward from something? So there's not always a quick fix to these things. It's not always as simple as a missed appointment like happened to me, but I think it's important to expect the unexpected. When you ask for something and put an intention out there for a goal, are things going to start coming at you that are the complete opposite of that goal, really testing you to see if it's something that you're really committed to, and something that's really, coming from your heart, coming from a genuine place, and you're willing to kind of let these things come at you and say, okay, I asked for this. Am I going to really step into this and see everything coming in my way as a way to give me an opportunity to practice what I'm asking for and what I'm looking to step into? So that is my Monday motivation, my share for today. I would love for you to share an obstacle that you have overcome or are looking to overcome, and just reframing obstacles as opportunities. Let this inspire your week. Let this motivate, the reason for stepping into a better version of yourself. It is like asking for patience when someone gets on your nerves and then being presented with more challenging people. It's not going to be a magic solution, but rather the opportunity to practice patience. Yes. How many opportunities are we given to practice patience in a day? For sure, that's one of the hardest ones to do when your patience is tested. Really taking a moment and reacting calmly is often one of the most difficult things to do, but it is an opportunity to do that and to respond differently. And maybe if you do react or fly off the handle, apologizing and say, I reacted that way because this is how I'm feeling in this moment, and really owning up to it. I think it's okay to say that you did something that was not okay and that you're looking to improve. So thanks so much for tuning in with me. If anybody else has any obstacles that they're overcoming, that they want to share, that they have overcome, feel free to share. But I hope you have a wonderful week and a wonderful month and year ahead. Wishing you all so well, and thanks for joining me. Take care.